My name is Robin Ratchie. I am a residence director here at Colorado State University. The supervision piece is by far my favorite part to this position. I get to see students and staff grow. I love challenging the students that I get to supervise, and I love supporting them just the same.
So I would say that probably the most rewarding part of my job is being able to influence students to really think about their futures and to also give them the tools and resources needed to succeed while they're here. That's a big reason why I got into student affairs, was because I want to be able to help students and get back to the experience that I had, because I know there's a lot of people that were invested in me when I was an undergrad, and I probably wouldn't be where I'm at without those people and their investment, right? And so I kind of wanted to give that back, and I wanted to be able to have those moments with students. It's really awesome to be able to say that you had a hand in that and that you're able to really guide students along the path that best fits them.
Essentially, you oversee the hall. You oversee the student staff who are here, so the resident assistants, the ICA, the inclusive community assistant, the CDM, the community desk manager, the CDSMs, the student staff members who oversee the desk. It's essentially your job to make sure that they have an environment where they could learn, where they could be safe, where they can be challenged, where they can be supported. And as a residence director, even though you don't necessarily have direct contact with all 400 residents, you know you have that indirect contact with them, and it's just your job to make sure that you cultivate an environment for them to make sure that they do very well during their time here at CSU.
You know, when I first started here at CSU, I remember someone talking about, how great CSU was. And so when I first got here, getting my footing and all of that, what I really appreciate about CSU and what we do here, including myself and our leadership team, is that we don't just talk the talk, we truly walk the walk. We care about the students, we outreach, we follow up, we hold students accountable. I enjoy the conduct process because here at CSU, we're not a punitive university where we just slap you with a ticket or a fine and say figure it out. We have really caring conversations with the student to get to know what's going on and why it's going on. And those are some of my favorite parts to what I do on a weekly basis.
Even if you're here for a short period of time, Residence Life does a good job at putting you in situations to make sure that you do have an impact on students. Even though I've only been here for a semester, I think I have had a huge impact on students, and I especially have that impact during conduct meetings. So as a residence director, you are required to do a certain number of hours of conduct meetings with those in your building. A student violates the student code of conduct, and then they come to a meeting with us, and we just have a one-on-one conversation to talk about them, to talk about their experience here at CSU, and then to go on to discuss whatever violation, whatever code of conduct violation they went off and broke.